Hello everyone, this is Shelby of Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Last video we put the backings on all of these here. And usually I would just set them in my Pull Me box and then do the back as I pull them out to correspond with whatever I was doing. But I think I'm past that. So I want to be able to pull them out and be able just to stick them in a pocket, a tuck, or wherever. So I thought I would turn the camera on and let you join me as I finish up these little pieces. Now I'm only going to do the 3 corners on here because I like the way that wrinkle was. So do those, and then because I snipped through it, I want to re-ink these corners some, in front and back. Because I use a pattern paper on the back, that's all I'm going to do with that one. This one here has the paper that I dyed and stained, and I did put a sticker on the front, a vellum sticker, but I think it needs something here. Now I do have my my tray of scraps. I also have my little tray of other embellishments that I have that I just stuck in here because I wanted to use them up. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I do like these. And sometimes that's all it takes is just a little something. You don't have to totally cover the whole back. I did refill my glue bottle. Didn't clean off the tip though, but I did refill it. You see, this was from a piece of stationery from a letter I had received. And I did like the flower on that side. So all I did was punch it out. And no, it's not even, and it's probably gonna cause somebody's OCD to go crazy. I'll straighten it up just a tad. But now I've got this, and it's ready for whatever corresponding ribbon that I'm gonna be using and wherever it goes. So that one's done. We have this one along with another back. And, now that would, I'll use it as a frame, just to frame this one piece. And then we'll get all of these made, and then I have to find more places to put them. Have to make another section or make the section bigger in my box, because right now the one I have is full. Either that, or to go ahead and finish off the journal that I had started, and that would make a nice pocket, but then it would overhang. But I do like that, and that's what I'm going to do. So if you have a piece and you know it's going to overhang, you just trim it. Unless you want it to overhang. I see on the front that would have come off there and off there, but it was trimmed off. See where I want this to go, and straighten it up, and there, take off the excess glue. I got all of my fingers too. Straighten that pocket up just a touch. Now I'm going to wait a moment. I'll come back to this to trim it, because I just want that glue to set, because once I start trimming it, I don't want it to move. So we'll set that over there for now. We have another one of these. See, I'd rather have that go this way, so that's not going to work there. What else do I have in here that I could possibly use? Oh, That's a paper clip. I don't want to put a paper clip on. I could do a butterfly. And this is a sticker butterfly. You know me, I love using stickers. Oh, the wings come up. I forgot about that. So I think I'm gonna put him up here. Mainly because we will have wings. That works there. Now I want something down here. So I also have all these other stickers. You know me, I love using my stickers. Take these out. Those are leaves and keys. I need something small to go down here. I got a bunch of tall flowers, not realizing that I may need smaller ones. And that's a little understated, but I think it's gonna work. I don't think I have anything darker in here that I would use. Just looking through it. Oh, wait a minute. What is, oh, I think that's too big. Yeah, that one's too big. Now I pull this one back out. We have those. I think that works a lot better. So I'm going to take my little piece of tape. You know, the technique I use. With vellum, you put it on the front. Well, when they've got the plastic backing, you would put that on the front. Oh, I covered up my little trash can. But if it's paper, you'd do it on the back. Mine, that doesn't, there we go. Just need to be a little careful with it. Set that over there. And put that down there. And I'm gonna call that one done. See, just that easy. We have another one, and I do want to use that one. I think that would be gorgeous back there. So grab my tape again. I'm going to come down here on this end. Because the other, I don't want it to pull off and end up tearing. Well, if it even wants to come off from down here. Well, it does not want to come off at all. There we go. Careful, because I don't want that to tear there. And they do have a tendency to tear if you're not careful. Alright, I'm going to have a hard time setting this one where I want it to go. I know I had, there we go. There are our tweezers. And all I do is I close it like that so that it sticks to the back. Then I can maneuver it to right where I want it to go. There, I'm gonna call that one done. Now we've got tags. And this one is more of a woodland scene. So I don't want these. Close that up. Well, it may help if I put it back where it belongs. I do have, well, that was not supposed to be in there. I do have a couple of these, but that's not, let me set these out because I may use these elsewhere. Those are definitely too light. Oh, what all do we have in here? We could go with it, well, as it's the woodland scene on the other side, so. I wonder what I have in fussy cuts. You know, and two, this is a good way to go through and look and see what you have to use in different places. You have that one. I like that. That would go. That's a bit too long. And you don't have to totally cover up the page. Just a little something here or there is really all you need. But of course, if you prefer to cover the page up, be my guest. Because it's your journal. These are your stashes when you make them. So you do them the way you want to. And there are times we make mistakes. These are what we call mistakes. But when you give it to someone else, they don't know it's a mistake. And if you really don't like it, cover it up with something else. Because after all, it's only paper. Right down there. Now I can feel the glue under that, so I know I'm going to have to spread it down some. There, much better. So I'm going to call that one done. Now the purple one. When you have them where they're both sides are sort of free, then you get a chance to do twice as much to it. Oh, I do like, but that would be too, that would go right, that fits, you know? That fits right there. And I do like that on that purple background. Or should, oh, it looks good on that side too. Let's do this side instead. Because I can find something else to go with the purple. So let's set that down. You do have a moment or two with a wet glue to position it. Oh, that is nice. So now we're left with this side. And we could, does that fit inside there? Yes, it does. So guess what? I'm going to get rid of these white edges, because most of the core of paper nowadays is white. And I'm going to put glue just on two sides. Well, three, because I got to do it across the bottom too. There, there, and along here. And then I'm going to put this one close to the bottom, just like that. Get it situated so that I know that will fit in there. And I'm not going to put it in there yet because I'm going to give that a chance to dry. And where did, oh, there it is. So my glue doesn't dry up. Now, I'm going to bring this one back here. Somewhere I have my scissors. Well, the plastic didn't go in there. Move those up. Now I'm just going to trim along the edges here. Because normally I don't like it when things stick out, but on this I really don't want them to. So we'll give them a quick trim. Just like that. And there we go. So now we do have that pocket there. Let's see if we have something we can put in it. I'm sure we do. We have tons of stuff in here. Something as simple as that. Yep, that will do. Yep, so another one done. Let's come back here. Now this, I don't really know what I want to do with it. I probably put, because it would fit on the back of one. Look, it's a shiny purple. Or do, because it's purple, I could put one of these back there. I'm not real happy with either one of those. What? Let's go back to our flowers. Or I can't get that one out. So we'll go with our washi tape. These are pieces, like with the PET washi tape, you can cut them out. And these are a bunch that I have cut out. Let's see, what do we want on the back? That doesn't show up really well. Let's find something that's, or do we have anything? What is in here? Those are all real light. Ooh, I do like that. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Would one of these fit across? Yep, I figured it out. Sometimes it's just going through what you have. Get that closed. Set that back over there. Now, because this has some gilding on it, the gold, it may pull some of the gold off. So I want to put my tape down in a spot where it doesn't matter if it comes off or not. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. No, it's this way. There goes one. And this one does fit. I may have to trim this down just a tad, just to make sure that it does fit on there. Is that where? I don't think it comes off that wide. I think that's just the backing. Let's find out. We'll go down here. Yep. And then this comes off. At least I know it comes off. There we go. Now, we've upside down, or it's upside down. Nope, that was right side up. And there. And I'm going to call that one done. I'm not going to put anything on the sparkly side. I don't really think it needs anything, but maybe I do have that little piece. This is the tape that the AC guys use. It is a metallic tape, and it works great if you're doing to emboss on. See here, do it this way, so I can see right where that goes and down. But see how nicely that embossed? Not sure it's showing up in the camera. But I did this one little piece, and then I did a bigger piece. So we'll figure out where that one's going to go. Let's get back to to get this. I'm going to take that out because that's a oh, will this fit? No. Maybe, but I'll lose that corner. But I can deal with it. my glue down. But when you mass make things like this, it's easy to come in and just pick and choose after you're done on what you want on the inside. Now that's going that way, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to come right in here with this and put this down. I know it's covering up the stuff on the front, but it will live. I'm not concerned. I'm not going to be concerned with whether the back is right side up. I got that piece to fit back there, and that's all I was worried about. All right, another one done. These are so quick and easy, and it uses up, you could even be using up your scraps with these. Like I have a piece of scrap here, and I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use it as a mat for this. Just coming around and tearing off the very edge of the paper, because I want that torn edge look all over it, or all the way around. So we got that part, and we can come up here. I could have laid my ruler down to do it, but I didn't want a straight torn edge. This works. Come in here with, let's do the darker one. This is walnut stain that I'm inking the edges with. Yeah, this is also good if you feel like you've lost your mojo. Mass make a bunch of tags, or go through your scraps, put everything, glue a bunch of them down to a piece of cardstock. Doesn't have to be a big cardstock, it could be the regular 8.5 by 11, and make yourself a small master board. And from there, cut out tag shapes. And before you know it, you've created something wonderful. Because one thing will lead to another, and it will continue and continue, and then you will end up with a beautiful piece that you can put in your junk journal, and maybe it will inspire you to do a little bit more. I mean, we could go out, we could buy tags, stamps, inks, anything you want to use with them. But I think the best part is when you make something yourself. Now I am leaving the whole area blank because I don't know if I want to use this as an insert or a tag. Probably be a tag. But just, I mean, easy peasy, that one's done. All right, this one, I want the back of this to be a journaling thing, a journaling space. So, what I have is, I took a piece of foam core board and I made little slits at, basically equal distances apart, and wound it around. I left the tail long enough that I could tie them together. And then this side is what I ink. And it will end up giving me my writing stripes. I could not find a line stamp that I actually liked, or at the time could afford. Line stamps are expensive. Have anybody noticed that? Put that right down there. Now, because it is because it is string, you need to give it a second more to transfer the ink. But look at there. We have lines. I'll set that back where it belongs. Put my lid back on my ink. Put my ink over there. So that part's done. I'm not going to do anything with the front because I like the way the front looks. And that is actually going in here. I love the blue on blue. Just like that. Then I have the blank backing, which I'm going to leave because the more I'm looking at it, the more I may glue this into a book. But what if I don't? Then what do I do? So I'm going to need a backing on it if I don't. Okay, into my little scrap pile. I have, will this work? Yes, this will work. I like that. But it'll be cutting off the word happy. I could do it this way. And I would actually need it to go about halfway into this one. So let me see if this going to fit under my, yeah, this will fit under my cutter. So I'm holding on to where I need to cut it at. Make sure it's all even. And down it goes. Which leaves me with another piece of scrap. Okay, now is this the same height as this? Nope, just a tad lower. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and ink our top and bottom. And our sides. We're going to get that done. Then I'm going to come in here, and I know it's not going to fit all the way to the top, but close enough. You know, it's going to have those, it's going to come down and overextend where the top's cut in at. So, ooh. Make sure I've got glue everywhere. Okay. Now, hold this up. It's about there. That does it. That will work. Where's my little... There it is. Oh, it moved down some. Oh, and I did it after I had that window. So, I'm going to come up here. I'm just going to trim part of that bottom off. Nobody's going to know. Well, I mean, they'll probably know if they look at it, but... Yeah, there are also times where I will stick colors together that don't naturally go together for no other reason than I can. All right, let's pull this one over here back up. Now we can stick this inside here. Can't we? Yeah. And there. That one's done. But look, I mean, we've come quite a bit. We've done quite a few of these so far. I've still got some more to go. But I'm going to finish these off camera and encourage you to put some backing on some of your tags and then go back in and decorate them. See what you would like to do with them. And use colors that don't generally go together and make them work. It's really simple to do. So, if you've enjoyed what we've done today, which are, do a quick recap here. We did put the back, all we did was round the corners on that one. We've gotten that one done. It's even got a pocket. This is one we just finished. It has the tag there and a backing. We did front and back to that one. That one, we put stickers on there. We've got a pocket here that we made out of just strips that we had left over. So there is a video on doing these. That was on the back of that tag. This one, I did leave it plain on front, but we put something on back. And then we have a vellum sticker there, a flower sticker and a butterfly, and a circle and vellum sticker. I may go back and make these into tags, at which point I'll put the reinforcements on, but I leave the whole blank because if I put, say, a yellow dyed piece of ribbon here, or piece of seam binding, and I'm doing the book in blue, then, you know, I wouldn't actually choose this. Or if I leave them blank, I can pick one out, and it doesn't take no time at all to put in your seam binding or lace or ribbon or string or whatever you're using in there. And you can, at that point, make it work for your journal. So if you've enjoyed what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time here in the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys.